Thank you, everyone, for joining me at Sandra's Stenography and Shorthand Dictation. All right, just wanted to turn that off because my fan makes a lot of noise. So welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for viewing. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, leaving me comments, all that good stuff. So you can continue to do that if you want to continue to support this channel. I really appreciate it. If you know someone that needs dictation, please send them my way. And we'll go ahead and get into this dictation, because the last thing I want to do is waste people's time. I know time is precious. My time is precious. So is yours. I will do. I will go ahead though and get this chat open just so I can say something here. I thank you for watching these thumbs up. Um, And this is going to be our keyboard and sentences number 6. All right. Got that all out the way. So when you view the video on YouTube, it'll tell you right over there what this video is all about. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the dictation that we're going to do tonight. And right now, in the book that I'm reading to you from, right now, it is on page 23, which is this man shorthand instructor, and it's going through phrases. Now, some of these can be phrases, but they're speaking of shorthand. So, of course, you can do phrases in shorthand with a pencil, not on the machine shorthand. So when we're doing machine shorthand, some of these may not be able to be, how should I say it, phrases. So you have to pretty much figure out which can be phrases in here and which can't. So we have, I have had. That for me is a phrase. I do EU for my I, final F, final D. Um, I saw the. I don't believe I have a brief for that. I just write that out. So much. I do have a brief for that. That would be SO, final FP, because FP is much and it stands for my much as well when I do briefs. When they, I don't know a brief for that. What do you? I don't have a brief for that. I would write what, WHA, and then I would write do you, which for me would be DOU. There is a phrase for what was, that would be WHA, final FS for me. Then we have I will. So you'll see what I'm talking about. Then there are some sentences that I'm going to read to you once we get through this list. Let's go ahead and get started. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do that as well. Let's get into this. Ready? I thank you. I think you should be. Now my I think is I final NG, because which would be for like my ending NK, which is in think. And then I would write I think you should be. I would have to write you should and be separate. I think you should be. I have the. Now it's just like my I have had, except I replaced that H with the T. So it's final FT for me. I have had. I saw the. No brief for me. I see. Final UZ. I am. Final I, which is EU. Final PL for me. I may be. I would have to write I, which is my EU, and then MAEB, that's my maybe. I will. I final L. I will be. So I will write my I and then come back with L final B, which would be my will be. You should. Now, if you have briefs for these, please go ahead and use them. You should be. You can. That would be my U final BG. You will. U final L. You will be. U final L, second stroke B. You may be. Same as before. You were. You final RP. If you were. So for me, my if is TP. So it would be TP for if you, and then final RP, which is were for me. Write that in one stroke. They were. THE final RP. That's my they were. How can they? How can for me is HOU final BG, and then I would come back with the second stroke as they THE. Why do you? Why have you? S and R is my have, so I just add the U with that. That's my have you. With you. W and U is my with you, because my W stands for with. With much. So that would be W final FP, because FP is my much. With which. I don't have a brief for that. With they. When they. What do you? Two strokes for me. What was? WHA final FS. What can be? Two strokes for me. That would be WHA. My second stroke will be K and B on the left hand bank. My B on the left hand bank. It would be. Two strokes for me. It should be. It will be. Two strokes for me. It was. And stroke. You were. They were. Which were. He should be. he will be. If he, TP, final, TPE. If he were. Too much. So that's T double O, and my double O is AO. So it would be for me TAO, and then final FP, because that's my much. We'll go through these again. I thank you. I think you should be. I have the. I have had. I saw the. I see. I am. I may be. I will. I will be. You should. You should be. You can. You will. You will be. You may be. You were. If you were. They were. How can they? Why do you? Why have you? With you. So much. With much. With which. With each. When they. What do you? What was? What can be? It would be. It should be. It will be. It was. Which was. He should be. He will be. If he. If he were. Too much. Okay, again. Let's run through these again, a little faster this time. Ready? I thank you. I think you should be. I have thee. I saw the. I see. I am. I may be. I will. I will be. You should. You should be. You can. You will. You will be. You may be. You were. If you were. They were. How can they? Why do you? Why have you? With you. So much. With much. With which. With each. When they. What do you? What was? What can be? It would be. It should be. It will be. It was. Which was. Which were. He should be. He will be. If he. If he were. Too much. Again, trying to drill these into your head because they will become very valuable later. When you're trying to reach 225 words a minute, you need these briefs. And you need these briefs like you need oxygen. And if you don't know them and you're hesitating, you're never going to get to 225 words a minute. You'll never get there. You have to know these. You have to know them. Because at 225 words a minute, there's no time to hesitate. Everything is you're just going on automatic pilot. Again, I thank you. I think you should be. I have the. I have had. I saw the. I see. I am. I may be. I will. I will be. You should. You should be. You can. You will. You will be. You may be. You were. If you were. They were. How can they? Why do you? too much. If he were, if he will be, he should be, which were, which was, it was, it will be, it should be, it would be, what can be, what was, what do you, when they, with each, with which, with much, so much, with you. Why have you? Ready? I'm going to write these again. I'm going to pick up the pace. Ready? Let's see if you know them. I thank you. Why have you? I think you should be. With you. I have the so much. I have had. With much. I saw the with which. I see. With each. I am. When they. I may be. What do you? I will. What was? I will be. What can be? You should. It would be. You should be. It should be. You can. It will be. You will. It was. You will be. Which was. You may be. Which were. You were. He should be. If you were. He will be. They were. If he. How can they? If he were. Why do you? Too much. So much. With much. With which. With each. I saw the. With you. Why have you? I am. What was? I will. It should be. You should be. I will be. It was. You may be. Which were. If you were. He will be. How can they? If he were. With you. I have the. I have had. When they. What do you? I will. You will be. Which were. If he. Why do you? I will be. I may be. What was? You should. It would be. You will. It will be. It was. With much. I see. It was. They were. If he were. Why do you? I have had. I am. You should. I may be. You can. You will. Which was. He will be. With which. I see. I have the. With you. With each. When they. What was. It would be. It will be. You should be. You will. It was. Which were. He should be. I thank you. I think you should be. I have the. I have had. I saw the. I see. I am. I may be. I will. I will be. You should. You should be. You can. You will. You will be. You may be. You were. If you were. They were. How can they? Why do you? Why have you? With you. So much. With much. With which. With each. When they. What do you? What was? What can be? It would be. It should be. It will be. It was. Which was. Which were. He should be. He will be. If he. If he were. Too much. All right. Whew. 6 minutes solid of just these words because I'm getting you ready for the sentences that are getting ready to come up. First, let's practice these words. Thanked. Think. T-H-I. Though. T-H-O-E. Them. Was. Whose. Shall. Wish. With. When. What. Would. Oh. Like H-O. Oh. O. O-W-E. He. All right. Again. Thanked. Think. Though. Them. Was. Whose. shall wish with when what would. My would is WAO. Oh, oh, he. One more time, then we'll get into these sentences. Thanked, think, though, them, was, whose, shall, wish, with, when, what, would. Oh, oh, he. All right, all right. Just one syllable words trying to get you there. One step at a time. That's what it takes. One step at a time. Sentences ready to write? Let's go. Why do you think he was aware of the likely failure of the firm? Question mark. I thank you for the tube of color, comma, which I think should be all right. Just wanted to pull up briefs for this should be. You can write that KH final B, SH final B, HAO final B, HOUB. SHUB. Just wanted to throw that out there. All right, back to the sentences. They deny they were at the time of the fire. The TE is my at the. I thank you. Oh, the head an apology for the way you hurried away on Monday. If he were aware of the date, comma, he would, comma, I think, comma, have come with us. Kenneth Doyle, comma, whose view all of us share, comma, wrote to say, TOS, he would arrive at 5. I think too much time was given to the topic. What do you think? Question mark. Let's do those sentences again. Why do you think he was aware of the likely failure of the firm? Question mark. I thank you for the tube of color, comma, which I think should be all right. All right is L final RT. They deny they were at the tower at the time of the fire. I think you owe the head an apology for the way you hurried him away on Monday. Come on in for Monday. If he were aware of the date, comma, he would, comma, I think, comma, have come with us. WUS. Kenneth Doyle, whose view all of us share, comma, wrote to say he would arrive at 5. I think too much time was given to the topic. What do you think? Question mark. And we'll end that practice right there. I think that's a good solid about 45 minutes of practice. As always, I'd like to thank you so much for coming. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and do that tonight, or today, or whenever you're watching this video. As you can see, I'm going to continue this until I can get you at least to writing sentences, long paragraphs even. So this is my pleasure to do this for you. So thank you so much for coming. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. I really appreciate whoever has been giving my videos a thumbs up. I thank you so much. Please keep up the good work, and I'll keep up the videos. You have a great night, everyone. Day, night, day, afternoon, whenever you're watching this. And happy writing.